Hey guys, so I'm just here kind of setting up things for your guys' lessons. A couple quick things. So you guys did a great job with the acceleration lab. Sub had great things to say about you guys. Just real quick, kind of looking at the cars and how they're set up. I probably should have said a little bit more about their setup. So keep in mind, the way these motion detectors work is they use ultrasonic waves. So think kind of like a bat, right? You know, when you turn them on, they kind of create that clicking sound. So those sound waves are going to go out, they're going to bounce off an object and come back, right? And then it's just going to do a quick calculation there, right? Think about velocity and time, right? It's going to use that to collect the distance data. So with that being said, what you want to do is you want to create as little noise, as little distraction between your motion detector and whatever object you are measuring from. Right, so the objects that work best are going to be big flat objects, right? Hence why I had you guys use the whiteboards. Now, looking at how some of these cars are set up, I probably should have said they're a little bit janky, right? I kind of have these screws here. It kind of meant more as a backstop. Now, the problem with how this car is set up is this is going to be collecting distance data from like right here, which is not going to be very helpful, right? I originally had them set up so that they were facing out. All right, that's it. You notice, while not perfect, it does a pretty good job of staying together, right? So that's how these cars should be set up. So if you got really bad data, right, it was lots of spikes kind of all over the place, you'll want to maybe redo that. So same thing here. You know, some of you guys are smart kids. You guys saw a screw, you guys saw a thread, but because these are different brands, right? Different brand motion detector, different brand kind of dumb cart. They do not kind of fit into each other. So the screw is just there as, again, kind of a janky backstop. It's not meant to be screwed in on top. Because again, one, it doesn't secure very well. And then two, you're just going to be collecting data from like right here. Right? If you feel like you want a little more support, you can do what this group did and just add a little bit of tape on the side. That's totally fine, right? Obviously, the ones that give you the best data are going to be the smart carts. So again, you guys can feel free to pass those around because, again, collecting the data is actually pretty easy, right? You just kind of have to let it roll down the ramp. If any of you guys have to redo it today for whatever reason, one thing I didn't mention last time, if you guys come into this back room where you guys normally print, there is this 2-meter long ramp. And this is designed for those smart carts. So if you want to try it, you guys can totally bring this out. Obviously be very careful with it. Make sure if you take it out, you put it back here. There's no backstop on it as it's constructed, so make sure if you do use it that someone is there at the back to kind of stop the smart cart from flying off. All right, once you guys are all done with the acceleration lab, go ahead, print it, staple, hole punch, put it in your binder, and then as you guys can kind of see, with the lesson here, you guys are going to take some notes, so I'll just have a little video lesson there. Yeah, and then I'll be back the following class. We're going to kind of consolidate what we've been learning about, and then we're going to do our stop motion challenge, which is essentially going to be create a stop motion video of a small object moving. So when I say small object, I'm talking like a Lego person, a clay figure, you know, maybe like a Hot Wheels car. So if you have your own tiny figure that you want to bring in, so this would be for Wednesday, you guys totally can. So just remember that would be for Wednesday.